Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Hermit Sky. I am today thinking that we should work on a mob, well, not just farm. We should work on a mob floor. This floor here of the skyscraper. I think that would be a really fun thing to do. That being said, oh, there's apparently another mob somewhere. I'm really starting to dislike this sword because it is super scary. Anyway, that being said, we should probably first of all copy this thing over, because if I build something in here I can't copy it with a builder. What we should possibly do is copy this floor here and then build it somewhere else. I know that's weird, but build it somewhere else so that we save the blueprint, because if we don't, it's gonna be a problematic situation. So let me just remind myself of where I copied that. I copied it from below that thing. Okay, so first things first, before we can do anything fun, I have to move all of these corners. I've decided we're going to put the copy up in another dimension, but to do that we need power. We need to transfer power to another dimension. So I thought that it's time to look into some sort of wireless power that I kind of completely forgot about so far. I think this power cell from RF Tools can do this. Block can store power, or infusing motors reduce long distance power extraction cost. Okay, I think we can transfer power with this thing. Power cell times 2, nice. So if we hook this up to the bottom one, for example, I completely forgot that these were a thing. I don't think we need a bigger one than that. And then this guy can be outputting, oh, it was already outputting to the bottom. Why is that not getting any power then? That should, oh, maybe this needs to be in. Yeah, that needs to be in, I think. Yep, now it's filling up with power. Okay, I always do this wrong, but if I put that there, no, if I put that, no. Like I said, I always do this wrong. Right click it, install module. Okay, link ID 2. You know what? I may need 2 of these actually now that I think of it. So let's try this again. Let's put this in here. So that's link 5. Now if I put this in here, that copies the properties. Okay, and then, oops. Then I can go ahead and right click this. Yes. All right, there we go. So now this is getting power wirelessly. And hopefully that will also work cross dimensions. That is at least the hope. We got to make sure though that this chunk is loaded. So chunk loading in this pack is done through this thing. Boom, boom, boom. Don't know if that is my mob farm, but that should be good enough. I mean, at the end of the day, it shouldn't really matter where we build this as long as we have it somewhere out of sight, so we don't have to bother about it. And this seems to be a big area right here on top of this mushroom. So let's plonk this guy down. Show support. Yep, that is it. It actually seems to fit just about perfectly on all the places. That's awesome. Anyway, now that we have that, let's try and put the power cell right next to this thing. And we're going to put this to output. That should power this. And then we can have a lever on the side as well. We'll put this thing on top. We'll remove the support preview. And we have nowhere near enough items. We also need to make this blue. Nice. Yeah, we have nowhere near the amount of items we need in here. But for now, let's do that. And start building. Actually, you know what? It's probably a bad idea to start building before I have all the materials, because I know that it's going to skip a few things. I may just have ruined it. Oh! What? It doesn't have redstone at the moment. What is it doing? But yeah, as you can see, when it's getting there, you see, this is a problem now. I think I have to rerun the whole thing. We are now officially completely out of the bark, so I need to grab my ability bottle, this thing, and I need to grab bone meal, and I need to grab the saplice, which we should have a lot of, the redwood saplice, and we're gonna grow another one of these trees. The one issue last time was the food situation, so before we do that, can I make a food charm? Oh, we don't have dark utilities in this pack. Oh yeah, we do. I thought this mod was the one that had the charms, but maybe I'm misremembering that. Can I extract it into this one? Yeah, okay, so they have some sort of limitation per bottle, I guess. That's fine. Okay, so I got a 7x7 platform again. And for those of you who didn't see the last episode, these are super bugged out. We don't want to twerk. We don't want to bone meal them because then we break all of them. So I'm just going to try and hopefully get this right. And the last one goes there and move out. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I can't run out either. Did I not make a 7x7? For goodness sake. This is so frustrating. That's the twerking mod that does that. Oh. Okay. Back away. Back away. The weird thing is though, let's just make sure that is a 7x7 there. It is a 7x7 here. Yeah, the weird thing is that they shouldn't have broken because they are fully... No. Maybe they... What? Okay. Okay. Maybe they can't grow in this dimension. I just had another thought of what may be causing this. Bone mealer causes that, right? And so does twerking. But last time I didn't actually... I just did this. I backed away and then it grew when I was inside it. I didn't actually bone meal it. Nope. Also twerking. Okay, this is just very frustrating. Can it be the light here maybe? In short of other methods of getting the redwood because of a bug. Because a bug prevents me to get redwood and nothing else. Like literally I got enough redwood saplings and I couldn't get any more. I've decided that we're going to set up a little bit of a system that's going to give us redwood automatically. Because yeah, once again, I don't think there's any other way I can solve this by normal measurements. So what we're going to do is we're going to insert redwood there and redwood there. These are the two redwoods that I use. And until they fix the bug, I'm going to set something up down here using two creative chests that I just cheated in. You can actually craft these in this pack, so it's important to me that it's a differentiated thing. Can I place these here? Yeah, okay. So we'll just put these here and put that there, for example. And in this one, we will put that, and up here we'll grab this thing and we'll put that in this chest here. I'm gonna have a chat with Skolda as well to see if we could add an or dictionary thing so I can convert oak into redwood, for example. But at this point in time we're getting unlimited oak as well, so it's not really an issue. And again, I feel bad about this, but because it's a bug, there's nothing else I can do unless I want to change up my entire design, which I don't want to do. But yeah, we're basically going to set these to extract, always active, and that's to be sent into the drawer controller. So that should send redwood into here. Yeah, as if we are farming it, which again, I would totally chop down the trees myself. I'm not opposed to chopping down the trees. Now that we have the redwood or some redwood in there, let's go back and see if this thing is going to be able to finish. This is... Whew, I've spent the last hour on this and I just wanted to do a main project today, not have to deal with a buggy, stupid, weird thing that I literally don't really understand. I don't understand why it's like that. I guess we can also give ourselves bone mealer back. These in here. Why is it burning? Oh my goodness, what now? Why is it burning? Is this a dimension that has some weird fire properties? What the heck, man? Where's this fire coming from? Are torches burning in this dimension? No, what? Maybe torches are causing fire in this dimension. That's fine. We don't really need these torches. Is it this guy? Is it the wizard? Oh. It's really skilled. It's really skilled. Doesn't do a lot of damage though. It's just a lot of havoc. Oh, he healed. Whoa. Okay, I need better weapons. This is a fight I'm not winning. Oh, so close. One more hit. Yes! I think I did it. Oh my goodness. Well, that causes... That explains the fire, I guess. Oh, that was incredible. And I think this is now running the last time to finish this thing. This has literally taken me over an hour just because of bugs and whatnot. So frustrating, but it is something that needed to be done. Why can't I make that move? Yeah, it's refilling in the floor that burnt down. Should see this little thing being plopped in. And everything seems to be good. This is the This is the one template that I really want to keep. So now I can simply go and move. Oh, it's replacing the torches. Hopefully they weren't the thing that caused the fire then. Hopefully I can now go and just replace the space chambers here and have this as my template at all times. And because we have wireless power, it should not be a problem. No, that's awesome. Great! Success! So with the other stuff out of the way, we can finally start the project of today, which is going to be mob farming. And basically, I want to create I want to create a really good mob farm, and I want to dedicate this entire floor to mob farming, I think, at least, because yeah, there's a lot of things we can do in modern Minecraft that is really fun. Now, just to recap, the mob farm that we've been running the base off of is down there, and it's making use of the vanilla mechanic that is of massive spawns if you build it at Y or at the first sub chunk in 1.12. However, we're now going to move on to the modded type of mob spawning. And what I think we'll do is we'll have this area here dedicated to a mob spawner. I wonder if I want to do, yeah, maybe I only want 1 square for this. The bigger we make this, the more mobs we get, of course. But I'm not sure if it's going to be necessary to have too big, because there's also a lot of items that we need to deal with, most of which we should already be fine with. But this general corner here should definitely be dedicated to mob farm. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the window here. Remember what I said about this base idea of mine is that we can change up the windows for full walls, or in this example, I'm going to use something called dark glass. This is a super cool block that is basically a glass where light doesn't shine through. It's one of my favorite things to work with, because much like vanilla, I love working with lighting in Minecraft. And so modern Minecraft actually allows me to do that using these glass blocks here. And personally, I really feel like these types of blocks, glass that doesn't let through light, could be a thing in vanilla. I also spoke with Mojang about that not long ago, and I kind of also like the idea of having that. So maybe we'll see that in the future. But now I gotta decide, how do I want to do this? I think first of all, we're going to take out the bottom of this, and we're going to reinforce the bottom with another concrete roll. That's not going to look awkward or anything from the outside. I think that'll look pretty cool. And then maybe, how big is this area? Would that be enough for a mob spawner? So that gives me a 7x7, which seems small, but honestly, in my experience, I think that's going to be big enough. So inside the 7x7, we're going to fill it with dirt, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it is a 7x7 indeed. And we're going to create something called cursed earth, which we get from putting dirt down and filling it up with a drop of evil, which we get from wither skeletons. And luckily, I think we have quite a few of those for some weird reason. Drop of evil. Yeah, we have 513. We must have been gaining these from the mob farm, because you can see exactly 512 was the amount I limited myself at in the drawers. We can't put that down quite yet though, and if you do this in your own world and you've never done this before, you got to be very careful. This is very, very, very dangerous stuff, because creepers and other mobs will spawn immediately if you put this down. It basically increases the spawn rate by an insane amount. So that's the very last thing we're going to do. We're going to complete this chamber first of all, and I think what we'll do is probably put this, so we go 3, and then we'll have a wall right here, because I do need to fit some redstone and other bits behind here to be able to control this farm. The control of this farm is of course going to go on our dashboard that we have made, which is essentially going to turn into a room once we have a few more farms. But like I said, it's super important if you build one of these yourself that you make it controllable. And mobs cannot spawn if on coarse dirt, even if, or as long as it's not dark. It still needs to be dark. I'm also using the mob grinder or mob crusher that we used in our old farm, and that's what we're going to use to kill them. Now I wonder if we punch these torches away. The idea is that we're going to have this section here be dark glass to make the whole room dark. Right, so that's good. First of all, I want to try and use these inverted lights from Ender.io, just because these are the ones that we've used in this pack, and I think they look really good. There are a few issues though. First of all, these block spaces where the lights are going to be not spawnable by Endermen, but that's only 4 spots because that is actually enough. This is bright enough to not spawn mobs. Light level 9, so that's perfect. Now, can I power them through the block? Because I remember this always being a little bit of an issue. If I have a block like that and a light right there, if I run a redstone dust on top like that with a lever, I do turn it off through the block. Okay, that is really good news. H in the control room, and then my redstone receiver right there. We link that up to this button, and it's on by default, so I'm using the inverted lights. I may have to use the uninverted lights, but if I now access this screen, take out this button, put this one in instead, we need to make it toggleable. So now that should have shut the lights off. So yeah, I do want to have non-inverted lights here. Or actually, do I? Let's think about this. It's on if it's pressed in. So it's on right now. The bonsai farm is not on. If I press this, we will see items being traveling down. I'm a little bit confused. Yeah. Okay, so we do want the inverted light. That makes all the sense in the world. So that's great. So right now it's set to on. Let's go back down though and set it to off, because now we are about to do the dangerous stuff. So all you gotta do with the drop of evil is to literally right click a block, and I think we could probably get away with just clicking one. Yep, perfect. That looks so cool. I love it. And now let's just make sure this guy has power. We can use one of these guys for now. So this has power, nice. Now if I shut it off, we should have mob spawning inside our skyscraper. And hopefully it's completely safe. Toggle. Okay. Yep. And this cursed earth we can be really close to as well. You see it spawns, it harvests the mob anyway. It's a little bit slower than I remember it being though, spawning wise, but yeah, I mean it's still gonna be fast enough to collect the items that we want to get from this. Oh, that is just so awesome. I love it. I love how we can just fit that into our skyscraper. Can we hear it from down here? We can. Okay, so maybe I want to install sound mufflers here. Oh, we don't have sound mufflers in this pack? Oh, really? That's no longer a thing? I can't remember what mod it was from, but I for sure thought that there was... Yeah, mufflers. Sound dampener. Sound box. I don't know what this is. I'm curious. That doesn't do anything. Maybe the sound dampener then. It's not the same one I'm used to though. Oh, that requires a portable sound dampener. Okay, let's make a few of those. I mean, it sounds correct. So place that down. Oh, we can select sound pattern. Yeah, this one must be it. So how do I specify? Do I have to record somehow? It's a sound recorder, so I assume so. I mean, this is pretty cool. Yeah, so if I put that in there, that's the step sound. I don't want that to be a thing. But if I go up here and just stand here, have one of these in. Oh, I have to switch it on. Okay. Shift right click. Now it's red. But now it doesn't have any patterns in it. So put these in. Oh my goodness. It's one of these guys. Okay, it has now recorded a few different things. Oh, and then I select... Ah, can I put that onto the pattern? How do I... Maybe it's still recording. Yeah, skeleton step. Okay, this is really cool. Skeleton ambient. Skeleton death. We can select exactly what we want to get rid of. This is the coolest thing ever, seriously. This is awesome. Let's start with these things though. Let's get back up here. So then if I don't know the range of this, but if I come up here and we just put a sound dampener up right there, fill it with all of these things, that should remove a lot of the things. Doesn't remove the spider thing though. What spider items do I have in here? Spider death. Yeah, I only have spider death. Let's see if it recorded more things with spiders. Spider ambiance. Ambiance. And I also want to get rid of a few others like Enderman death. That's the horrible thing. But if I put that in there, I mean, it's getting pretty quiet here. I guess, oh, I heard the spider crawling noises, but I didn't hear the death noises. I guess we'll just have to stand here and record. That's a witch, for sure. I love how it like reacts every time something is played that we can hear. It's getting quieter though. I really wanted the Enderman noise. But let's do that, and then this, and now we should have a lot of new things. Yeah, the spider step, we can hear that, so let's get rid of that. This is awesome. Wither skeleton death. Cave we don't care about. That thing. Which... Oh, it just got the... That's the one I want. Ah! No! Was it shut off? Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, stupid spider attacked me. By the way, the anti-barrel that we emptied last time is now completely empty, which is really, really nice. Now, the big question is, could I have broken it and just thrown it over the void? And the answer is yes. Yes, it does retain its inventory. I didn't want to risk it, okay? I really didn't want to risk it. Now, of course, we're going to do a lot of things with these items, but for now, in order to not crash my server, whilst I set up the remaining infrastructure here, I'm just going to void everything. Because, to be honest, we don't really need any of this anyway right now. We do need an income of it, don't get me wrong, but we don't need it right now at the moment. Now, I just want to catch that Enderman noise, though, because... yeah, that is the one annoying thing. But you can see it's really quiet. I love these sound dampeners. This is a very clever way of doing it. Oh, we got one new sound. That was the blaze or blitz. And then we got two in a row. That's funny. Still no Enderman though. There we go. Did it. Okay. Let's not mess this up. Right click. Sweet. So that takes care of any noises. And I am happy that we built it this size. I don't think we need a bigger one. There goes an Enderman again without us hearing it, so that's beautiful. Yeah, I don't think we need a bigger one. We can shut this off. It is controllable. I'm very, very happy with that. The items, by the way, all we should need to do is send it to this cable, but I kind of want to build this entire floor first, because I'm also planning on having a mob selector spawner right here and one over here, I think. Maybe actually we'll have 3 of them. Maybe I can have a lot of chambers of mob spawners. This basically will provide us with the basic items, all of these items that we normally get, but it will also provide us with the essence, and we've used that in the past, but the essence will allow us to duplicate mobs. If you guys remember this... oh, I actually broke it. Oh, I have it in my inventory. I was going to show you guys this. I'm not just saying this. Yeah, it provides us with this essence, which allows us to basically spawn in any type of mob we want, which is a lot better when you, for example, you run out of ender pearls. You can select, I want to spawn an enderman over and over and over again. So that's what we're going to be doing on that floor. But because I had to spend over an hour just on the stupid Redwood stuff, I am completely out of time, and I bet you the video is out of time as well. So that's going to do it for today. But thank you guys ever so much for watching. I just realized I didn't need to nullify all the items. I could just have switched the farm off. I'm such an idiot. Builds a mob switch, doesn't use it. But anyway, as I said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you did, do hit the like button down below. And if you're brand new, consider subscribing. And I will see you dudes in the next episode.